What's good, YouTube? Menesteel here, and I just want to make a quick little message before the video started. All of the content you will see in this video, from the deck breakdown to the gameplay, comes directly from my Twitch stream. So if you enjoy the content and want to catch it live, at the time of this recording, I'm currently streaming Mondays through Fridays at or around 11 p.m. Eastern time. The link to the Twitch will be in the description below, so I look forward to interacting with you on the next one. As far as the list goes, I was able to pilot this Oricorio Greninja list to a 19-9 record on stream, which is adds up to a 68% win rate, and it included a 12-game win streak. Although saying this is like top tier or the next best deck would be a little bit of an exaggeration, I do believe the deck is in a great position to thrive in the current meta, as it answers just about every top tier deck, as well as the one like really awkward or uncomfortable or just bad matchup altogether in the form of Silvally or Silvally, however you want to pronounce that card, is countered by our secret tech in the form of Pyukumuku. And with that, I leave you in the hands of past me, and if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, and above all else, stay pro. For null, the counter is 100% Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku also counters the single prizers in Buzzwole, whether it's Kartana or Lusamine. If they knock out Pyukumuku, literally anything gets knocks it out. If you didn't already tag him with Pyukumuku. Giratina's a one-of because realistically you just want to build it up. Honestly, this deck got stronger with the fact that Garchomp and Tapu Lele decks are gone, because Garchomp punished you for playing Giratina. Like if you played against Garchomp, this list, let's say you randomly go against Garchomp and you're like, oh, what do I do now? This deck is like irrelevant. Is you don't put down Giratina. It's a trap. They beat you by if you put down Giratina. Same thing with Tapu Lele decks. They beat you if they're able to steal 2 prizes if you force them to do 1-1-1, but those are matchups that don't exist. So yeah, mainly it's Oricorio counters all the EX stuff. Pyukumuku, although it's just one card, it counters like the aggression of Silvally and all that stuff. And then Greninja is like one of the most broken cards in the game, whether it's just from the ping damage. Like pinging Greninja, Cyrus, Giratina built up knocks out every Pokemon in the meta, like close to every Pokemon in the meta, or at least any Pokemon that matters. Greninja is also very good into Blacephalon, because you're just like poking damage, so like even if they get aggressive, you knock them out. And then healing, Irida, where you could either heal one Pokemon for 40 and it like nullifies a lot, or you could like swapping your Pokemon around and all of a sudden everything's back to full. It's crazy. Cyrus is that counters Cyrus pretty well. Yeah, the list is basically anti-meta is the way to look at it. I got was last night I got to 1690. And like I said, that one win to get to the next spot is always the hardest for some reason. All right, this time we started with Water Source. So, and we kind of have to put down Giratina because we're going second, and I don't want to lose Giratina. All right, we get the run back. If we lose this one, I'll swap to Buzzwole. Rocky Helmet's fine. Now there's the Pheromosa, but no Celesteela. Yeah, a lot of the top players are on that. On Helmet rather than Cape. It does well against everything that's like not the mirror. I feel like in the mirror it doesn't really, at least in from like what I've seen and from what I've played. I could be wrong, as I don't play either deck, but Froakie would have been better there obviously. But if we attack this Kartana, technically it can't swing. But then we're missing a turn of Giratina, right? Part of me kind of doesn't mind this trade, but I put them on they better do it. Just like the skipping the turn on Giratina is what I'm feeling a little less lenient about. It is what it is. I'd rather put... Granted, they could obviously just Erica and none of it mattered, and I wasted a turn, but... Alright, so no Erica. They saw both their researches even after a red card. And that's not a complaint, that's just, you know, me stating what's happened, you know. That's me reading the logs, really. Alright, a Celesteela player. Froakie would go so far into, like, advancing our game state here. Also, if they bring out Pheromosa, we still put him in a situation where if they wants to attack the Pyukumuku, it has to take itself out. Granted, Erica still fixes that as well. Realistically, Giratina is not the win condition as long as we see the right cards. And we have fallen into the endless route of yeah, maybe I committed to this Pyukumuku play a little too early, but again, there's a lot of cards that help us here. Froakie's great. Water Energy would be great. Yeah, those are just two examples. We have Research, we have Pokeball, and two Froakies. 4 out of the 10 cards could possibly get us there. Any of these two that swing into Pyukumuku will cost them. Like, we'll take it with them. Never mind, they got Erica. Well, still, we go Oricorio. You see, but here's where, like, an early Greninja just kind of, like, wins us the matchup. Because we'd be poking damage the entire time to all of these. And we build up Giratina because there's no pressure. Like, all these 20 chip damage that I'm doing with Pyukumuku would have been done with... What if he has Cyrus next turn? What if he has Cyrus next turn? I committed to the bit, I guess. I don't know. I guess we won't have to worry about what if he has Cyrus because... Yeah, Sabrina normally shouldn't, but funny enough, the list that I have like built on my hold up, let's see here. Bro, why can't I get a water source, dude? What is going on in this game? He 100% has double Cyrus? Yeah. Well, at least... And what's worse is that we're seeing that we're not getting water for yet another turn after that. Because to answer your question, if they had double Cyrus, all I needed was a water energy and I did not care. Alright, man. Good luck with your errands. Bro, it's so tough. So tough. Like, a water energy would have saved us so many turns ago because we just heal Giratina back up to full and they no longer have a way of touching it. We're still not like fully out of it, right? There's still chances and stuff, but it gets uglier by the second. Like, a water source makes it where like the Kartana swings don't matter. Erica don't really matter either, honestly. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. We needed that. And another turn of no... It's all good. It's all good. They could Guzma, they could Cyrus, or they could Lusamine, but they can't do all three in one turn. I can see the finish line. We just need to survive this turn, and we win with Cyrus and the Oricorio hitting that Cortana. We have a win condition. Honestly, what beats us right here is Mars. If they play Mars, granted, Mars would still not be Lusamine, Guzma, or Cyrus, right? So we still survive like the extra turn. Okay, Celesteela's fine. Those two cards, if none of them are Mars, okay, so they're just passing turn. GG's, GG's. Six and 7, boys. 65 and 7. Oof, I need that win streak. Never needed to build up Giratina. And only needed... Wait, did I ever get a water source? I don't even remember. Did we ever get water? I think the very first... Yeah, the Pyukumuku had water to attack, and that's about it. Let's go, GG's. Okay, Solgaleo. It's what it seems like it. First or second doesn't matter as long as we see the Oricorio. Ugh. It's okay, it's okay. Oricorio, please. And at least this time we got a water source guaranteed. At least one, right? Well, if we don't get red carded, our next hand could be pretty nice. At least this turn they can't do anything crazy. The worst thing they could do here is red card us. Other than that, I don't care if they hit us with double red candy next turn. And like clearly I do care, but oof, we could red card them. Well, let's research first. Oricorio, beautiful. Pokeball. A second Froakie. We do have double rare candy in hand. The only other targets like Pyukumuku or whatever. And then, or if we want to go like double Oricorio as well. I think we have to. We don't have to red card, but this is like the best time to red card. If they draw into what they want, they draw into it. Nothing we could do about it. And I think realistically, yes, we toss a turn away of Giratina, but Oricorio is supposed to sit there and buy us enough time where that doesn't matter. And you know what? Let's commit to the second Froakie. And we have water sources for days guaranteed, so we could probably outlive... Like, if they try to go the Shiinotic route, we could outlive that. Yeah. They didn't even need to do Shiinotic. The funniest thing is that they might follow it up by using Shiinotic. You wouldn't commit the second frog just in case of red card? I feel that. But I'm in too deep. Oh, you would commit. Man, I misread it. Yeah. So we were on the same page. Greninja? Let's go. Alright, this is like... This is how the deck's supposed to work. If y'all were wondering. We don't have to hit the Morlo. Yeah, but I'm gonna hold that right up for... It might be greedy, because if we get red carded, obviously nothing happens, but... I'm gonna hold it for maximum value. I guess I could have tagged Morlo. Yeah, I didn't think of like, oh, what if it evolves? That's on me. That's on me. I'm here thinking like, oh, next turn I get rid of Morlo. Okay, luckily though, they didn't see it, right? And I think it's worth writing here, just in case. I'm really scared of save it. I'm really scared of Mars or red card. Granted, if they had it, they probably would have already used it. Two cards in hand. Just in case. Okay, so he clearly doesn't have the Shiinotic. He could have Sabrina. Alright, so he just... Surely he just concedes after this, right? Like I don't know. No comment on that one. Surely he concedes after this. Alright, yeah. What the? Brokey's like, wait. I wanted to evolve. I'm not out yet. Bro, how many games have we started with Giratina? What is this, dude? Like, Giratina's supposed to chill in the back, while the rest of the team does its thing, you know? Feels like every game. Yeah, it truly does. And we get hit by weakness here. Now, is it a Darkrai Giratina deck or... I guess we'll find out, right? Or if it's the Guzzlord. It's safe to think Darkrai Giratina, but it also doesn't guarantee that it's Darkrai Giratina. I'm really trying to get a win streak here. But it feels like we get trolled every time. Although, we don't mind what's going on right now. Like, if they want to do chip damage, we have the water source. We could Irida. If we find a Froakie, we could Cyrus that out and just win the game. Like, there's definitely a line to winning here. It doesn't start with any of this stuff, but... We have Guzma. Surely they have other Barbs, but due to... Like... We're gonna probably Irida next turn. Honestly, and it's a rough start, and we were just a Froakie away from, like... Honestly, as long as we see Froakie before... If we see Froakie next turn, we're fine. We haven't researched yet. There's 0 Pokeballs. Not to mention that if this Giratina knocks out Nihilego, Oricorio just wins us the rest of the game. So there's like multiple ways that we're okay. But clearly there's multiple ways where we're stuck here doing nothing with our... Like, we're just sitting on our hands, right? Red card. There's values in this red card, but also... They haven't done... And like, I don't want to give them... better cards. Last time I said that, though, I got hit by Mars and it hurt. Like, you know what? Let's red card and hope they draw 3 of those same bad cards. And if, whatever, if they draw the nuts, they drew the nuts. I'm not going to lose a game to not using red card on the at the right time again. We're not doing that. I promise you there's other Pokemon in this deck. Not the Shaman, though. That Shaman's incorrect. It's supposed to be Pyukumuku. That's on me, boss. I gave him that card. Okay, whatever they grabbed, they didn't feel like putting it down. So they have Leaf. Alright, we back. How's it going? How's it going? A turn late, realistically. Honestly, if our best bet is waiting a turn. Like, if we swing, we go down to 130, get burned to 120, they swing for 100. Yeah, so our best bet is just waiting. And depending on what they do, we could just win the game. Or what we draw. If they play it slow, we could win. If they play it fast, I think Irida wins it. Yeah, no, Cyrus is definitely next turn. We just needed to do the ping damage. And we target this Darkrai. So the one issue, or it could be a benefit, depending on the HP totals, I haven't like done the math, is if they go for the attack right now, they hit us down to 50. They could also Sabrina, right? And get rid of this. Or they could have red, which forces us to Irida. Yeah, because then we lose to this Darkrai. And of course we don't draw Irida. However, we're not out, right? Wait a minute, there's still a win condition here. Yeah, we're definitely still good because of the Cyrus. Okay, we're still fine, we're still fine, we're still fine. Their Darkrai can't attack for day. Actually, they can't even attack next turn. They're gonna knock us out because Darkrai's ability. Because Darkrai's ability. They're gonna charge up and knock us out. But if they Mars our one card, will we be sad? Yes. But also, we're still not out because of that. Because they're gonna have a few turns before they could attack. It doesn't matter what we put in the front, really. I honestly think if we put Greninja out front, they would think something like something else. Granted, I think we were fine regardless. I think we outpaced no matter what they decided to do. Yeah, GG's, GG's. Okay, so... Right, they already did... technically, they could type a supporter. Okay, yeah, GG's. Let's go, that's a... We're above 500 now. We don't even need a swing with Greninja. We got the 50 damage from Oricorio. GG's, GG's. I don't want his first interaction and remembering that horrendous amalgamation of turns that led to his demise. This could be a mirror. Literally is. You know, we should win it on rarity alone. Look how shiny our guy looks. We do get energy advantage. That helps as well. That's fair. I just don't know why that timer was so fast. Alright, so quite literally they got Silvally. Because obviously they would have put down the null. But regardless, we'll red card them. Oh, I was like, Froakie, please, Froakie. Yeah, there's no reason not to red card here. And if they're gonna red card or Mars us, I'd rather put the cave down on our bird. And just pass. If it was Rare Candy Froakie there, that would have been insane. Also, fun fact, don't let him tell you on stream that he doesn't play or like Charizard. We saw it here first. No, I'm just kidding. It's as a creator, especially of his, like... He has to try decks whether he likes them or not. Like, it's just part of the game. Irida's going to be good. Not into Silvally. We really need to see a different a Pokemon. We will tag this for 50, but we won't knock it out. Where is literally any other Pokemon? We're halfway through the deck. Mathematically, we should have seen one of every card in our deck at this point. If we don't see a Pokemon, we just lose. That is a Pokemon. And funny enough, I'd rather Froakie than anything else. You know what? This works too. I would have preferred a water source that I could knock out this Oricorio with, but... Let's give this and do this. It buys us time. If they want to run Oricorio into it a couple times, that's fine. All I need now, we need to find is Froakie. We haven't researched, right? Oh, we researched once. Sabrina would obviously rock us. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's still cards that could do it here. Mainly Pokemon. And a water source after this one. If we find Froakie, we should be okay. Froakie. Water source after this one. Things are... Surely they don't have another Sabrina. Whether they have it in the deck or not my concern. Just not another one right now. We're out here like the Pharaoh right now, calling every card we need back to back to back to back to back. It's okay, we're gonna draw right into the cards we need again. Greninja, Rare Candy. Rare Candy. We're good. Yeah, no, all the L's we've taken all day is to get the heart of the cards right now. Wait, we just win. We've Greninja popped the Oricorio and just swing over so bad. What this is the why it's good to record. Nobody would believe this if I sat here and just told you what just happened. Also, this is the second time, like, against Jody and this guy, the Mars gave us everything we needed. Well, whether it was Red Card or Mars, we drew exactly into Greninja Rare Candy both times. Bro, everything from poking with the Oricorio early to the Pyukumuku doing 50 damage once it goes down, everything came together. We are going first, which is rough, unless we have Pyukumuku. We don't have Pyukumuku, but we do have evolution advantage. And if it's a straight up Charizard no, never mind. That the second point did not matter. Okay, we gotta find... I guess Greninja would have been more important to find, but okay, there's the Pyukumuku, so yes, Froakie's gonna get hit. It would have been great if we had a water resource. If we had a water resource coming up, we could have Irided, healed up. And no harm, no foul. We would have been fine. We commit everything to the board. We're still fine. And also, this could also just be Blacephalon. I'm assuming it's Charizard because of the sleeves, but I could be wrong. Honestly, I think we like... Okay, yeah, Charizard. I think we would have won automatically if our first energy up out here was water. Now we're at the mercy of like a Cyrus play. Sabrina, not as much. Bro, and we're drawing the nuts, but no water energy. Again, water energy would literally be the difference between winning and losing this game, but we're still not, like, they have to have Silvally and Cyrus specifically. Which is not impossible. Granted, look at our hand, right? We, like, handpicked it. Everything. The only thing we couldn't control was the fact that we're not having water energy for, like, 3 turns now. But it's fine. It's fine. Realistically, Cape would help as well. Okay, that's beautiful. Sabrina. I think we just give him Oricorio. I'm really thinking here, because if we give him Greninja, I guess no. Wait, Greninja's already in, no. Greninja's already in danger. Greninja's already threatened by. Like Greninja already loses to Cyrus, so a little more or a little less damage does not matter. Okay, there's a water source. It could help us later on, technically. Did you replace Shaman? Yeah, my bad. I mentioned it earlier. This list is inaccurate. Shaman, cut it out. Put this guy. Trust me, it's a world of a difference. No matter what we're doing, we're always doing this. We're always charging Giratina. It's just a matter of where we want the 20 damage. If we hit this to 160, it doesn't make a difference, right? Well, we just gotta keep hitting the null. Hey, oh, keep the Silvally low. Don't worry about it. Also, thank you for the first time chat, Jaretsu. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I'm really bad at names. Okay, there's the Silvally. Do they have? Okay, they're not even attacking with the Silvally. They're going into Charizard. They're stoking, of course. No reason not to. We finally have the water source in an attempt to. We have another line there that for nothing. Funny enough, we could actually just tag this Charizard. They already used Sabrina. True. So they're only down to Cyrus if they're playing it. Realistically, we could tag this for 20 damage. Like, Giratina just needs a water energy to attack. Yeah, we're... Yeah, that's the play. Lily makes sense, but if they attack this guy, they take 50. And they're back into Giratina range. And there's no card where that lets Silvally knock us out, by the way. Red only does 120 max. Yeah, surely they concede, right? Okay.